Hello and welcome to the SAP HANA Cloud Platform Podcast. This is episode 2 on May 8th, 2015, and my name is Moya Watson, coming to you live from Palo Alto. I am on the U.S. product management team for the HANA Cloud Platform.
Together with Moya, this is Rui Nogueira, also here, and...
Hey, this is Mike Forn. I'm also here out of the U.S.
Yeah. As Moya just said, we have a new team here in the US helping us with the product management of the HANA Cloud Platform. How many people are you?
We're 8 people, and we just ramped up a couple of weeks ago. So thanks for coming and seeing us, Rui.
Yeah, thanks for joining the podcast.
Absolutely.
Shall we have a look what we will talk about today?
Yeah.
So what will be our topics today, Moya?
Today we're going to cover what is new in HCP, specifically the new IoT services on SAP HCP. And then we'll have a look at the release notes from May 7th, what's new in there, some first impressions from Sapphire Now, and maybe pull out some interesting blog posts or maybe a tweet or two.
Yeah, cool. So let's look into what is new. So release notes in May 7th. It started with an update of the SAP UI5 library. So right now we are on version 1.28.4. Yes, you can.
All right.
Okay. Everybody.
A lot of enthusiasm.
Yes, a lot of enthusiasm.
Nice.
Yeah. But what is even cooler, the IoT services has a beta release, right, Moya?
That's right.
So what does it provide?
We provide basically a set of two services, the Remote Device Management Service, RDMS for short, and the Message Management Service, MMS for short. And all of that can be accessed by an IoT cockpit, which you can find as of today in your trial landscape.
Yeah. So you just need to go to the services on your HANA trial account, the free developer account, on the HANA Cloud Platform. And you will find there under services listed the IoT services. The only thing you need to do is to click the enable button on the right hand side, and then you can use it, right?
Well, yeah, you should check out the blog post from Michael Ameling that really steps you into how to get started on IoT services. I think that's a great post.
And that brings us also to the next topic on our agenda, the Sapphire Now announcements, and IoT services was one of those, right?
Right. The team really did a big rollout of the IoT services this year. As you know, Sapphire Now wrapped up this week, and
you wrote a blog post, right?
I wrote a couple. First, I wrote a post trying to get our arms around just how many sessions HCP would have, and there were at least 65 total sessions. Mm-hmm. And then the press release came out just 2 days ago, and we highlighted a couple of things on the Dev Center that were big announcements for HCP, which, and I wasn't there, but I understand it was very big at Sapphire Now. So we really called out in the press release the IoT services, as well as 3 new extensions. We have the SAP Jam and the Cloud for Customer and S4HANA.
Okay.
And there's a new SAP Fiori Demo Cloud Edition that we called out in the press release. And then I just wanted to also keep shouting out to Gamification Service, which is also pretty new. And we have another great how-to on the SCN about it, don't we?
Yes, right. Also from Michael Ameling talking about that. But what I actually like very much, which you actually found on Twitter, a tweet from Matthias Steiner, right? Which was quite interesting. I like that.
Yeah.
So you want to repeat it? What is there in the tweet?
Paraphrase. So Matthias Steiner was there this morning or 2 days ago. And
our partner in crime, right? Also from a pro management.
That's right. And he was at Sapphire Now, and he paraphrased Bill McDermott himself at Sapphire Now as saying, "We don't need Salesforce.com. We have SAP HCP."
And he is so right.
Boom. But I understand that you and Matthias are going to do a real wrap.
Yeah. So Matthias and I will be talking actually once he's back from Sapphire Now more in detail about all the Sapphire Now announcements. So we will get more details around what was going on in Sapphire Now at the HANA Cloud Platform Podcast Special on What are you laughing? It's special. Special edition,
Every
yes.
podcast from you is special.
Oh, you are so right. Now, because you two are now here also with me. That's the most special thing, which is pretty nice. So yeah, for those of you who are interested, we will have next Tuesday the Sapphire Now special with much more details around what was going on around Sapphire Now.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah. And I mean, but we also have other events coming up, right, Michael?
That's right. Coming up on May 11th through the 12th, we're going to be in Santa Clara, USA at the Cloud Foundry Summit. And from May 19th through the 20th, we're going to be in Manila, Philippines with another Code Jam. And you're going to be able to find some other blog posts that we've done about some previous Code Jams that we've been at, including the ones from Lima, Peru, Perth, Australia, and one in Chico, USA, here in California, if you don't know what that is.
Yeah. So
USA.
Chico, USA. You didn't want to say Chico, USA for whatever reason? Because Chico is...
It's kind of not quite a state-sized.
Okay, not comparable with Lima or Perth?
Well,
Well, we've got to give Chico its due. It's a good town.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
A lot of college graduates come out of it.
Yeah, but normally you talk about Chico, California, right?
Right.
Okay, it was weird for you to...
Chico is in a state that is in the country, USA.
Okay.
You got to come see it someday. But
I will.
Aaron did a great job on these Code Jams, and a lot of other folks are doing Code Jams. But just from our side, we have a lot of stuff planned in the future for Code Jams. So we're looking forward to bringing the America's viewpoint more to y'all for that.
Yeah, and for those of you who want to know what was going on there, as Moya just said and Michael, there are a few blog posts summarizing what happened there from Aaron Williams. I will put this also into the notes of this podcast. So in case you are on SCN, go to developers.sap.com/cloud. You will find there under the list of blog posts also the notes for this show with all the links to the blog posts we are mentioning, also to the tweets, so that you can also, after the podcast look into things more in detail if you want.
Did you just mention cats?
Cats?
Podcasts.
No, podcasts.
I think you said cats.
Did I say? I had to look into this. But one talking about cats, talking about new things. Michael had a very cool idea. I mean, we already talked about it on Twitter. You want to explain it about involving people more in this podcast?
That's right. What we want to do is we want to make these sessions more interactive. So we're going to be looking for tweets from you. Tweet us with your questions. Hashtag it with HCP Podcasts, and we'll be looking at the most interesting questions and hopefully answering those questions in an upcoming episode of the podcast. So ask some great questions and look for your answers to come up.
Yeah, cool. So and with that, also really providing you with information that you are interested in. Also, in case you have doubts regarding the platform, maybe questions around our involvements in open source projects like Cloud Foundry or Eclipse. So whatever comes up to your mind, just add at the end of your question the hashtag HCP Podcast, and we will, as Michael said, take the 3 most interesting ones and answer them here in the podcast.
That's right.
Okay.
So I think this was pretty much it. So keeping this short due to the upcoming Sapphire Now special with Matthias Steiner on May 12th. Anything to add from your side, Moya, Michael?
I think we're happy to be on board from HCP PM US. Thanks for having us along for this podcast. Maybe we can bring some more to you.
Yeah.
From here.
Michael, what about you?
I was just going to say, if you're located here in Palo Alto or in California, stop by and say hi to us.
Can I just say hi?
Say hi and ask
Really?
questions. Yes.
What's the address? So it's Palo Alto, Hillview, 3410? Okay, in case you are around. And the same actually applies to Waldorf if you're nearby, right? So from next week on at least. I need to travel back. So thanks a lot to Michael and Moya. And thanks to all of you for listening, and looking forward for the next episode next week with Matthias Steiner around the Sapphire Now. Bye. The SAP HANA Cloud Platform podcast is powered by OpenSAP. OpenSAP is SAP's innovative learning platform and a thought leader for enterprise massive open online courses. It provides you with an engaging and effective learning experience through gamification and by connecting you with other learners and SAP experts. OpenSAP courses are free of charge and are offered in English. Enroll today to one of our OpenSAP courses on open.sap.com.